Bragging rights update, and honestly there's a couple of really interesting things here. Well, first off, we know that South Africa are top, right? They very clearly proved that against France, and France have dropped right down. Now, not far enough that they risk being out of the top 6 for the Rugby World Cup rankings, but it's not great for them. One of the other interesting things is poor old Wales, they have lost again, so I was thinking, could they get it back-to-back? And realistically, Argentina are a great side, so it's not a shock that they lost to them. But somebody made the point a while ago that with these Rugby World Cup rankings, and essentially in December, if you're in top 6, then you could be in one of the top 6 groups. They made the point that actually you want to be in the top 12, because you can have 2 really strong teams in your group, and if you drop into the 3rd echelon, then all of a sudden you might have 2 big dogs. We'll see, it gets really interesting. The other thing here is Australia. Well, Australia have dropped down because of that loss to Italy. That was a big points exchange, and that's really, really hurt them. So really problematic from their perspective. I mean, look, they're just above Fiji. So all change, and we can see the Rayburn Shield is still with England, and we've got a really tasty challenge for that coming up next weekend, because actually England have now gone 9 matches as the lineal world champions, holding the Rayburn Shield. Reminder, that's just a winner stays on title. So the next team to beat them, and New Zealand to play them this weekend, it's up for grabs. And the best that England have ever done in their entire history is 10 matches. So if they can beat New Zealand, they match it, and then they have the opportunity to go on and set new records. Got to get past New Zealand first. So I got to say, I love the November internationals. I just love how much rugby there is on, how many different narratives there are. There's some stories that aren't as exciting, like Japan. Like you look at Ireland, well, they won. I mean, nobody's shocked, right? And there's other bits. By the way, I need to be really clear. Fiji, how good was that? Great work from Fiji. Like, it's just really, they actually really put it there. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't perfect, but they really competed. Oh, I love rugby.